Welcome to our tutorial about the Helix command, which creates either a 2D spiral or a 3D spring. We're on the Home tab, Draw panel. Here's the Helix tool. First step, we specify the center of the base. Next, the radius of the base, let's say 2 units. Press Enter to accept. Now the radius of the top of the helix, also 2 units. Last step, we specify the height of the helix. I'm going to enter a numerical value of 7 units and press Enter. And here's our first helix. Let's activate the Helix command again. We'll choose our center point, the base radius. The top radius I'm going to make a little bit smaller. Now for the height, let's check on some of our alternative options. Right-click, Axis Endpoint. I'm going to select this point, and our helix tips over on its side. Okay, let's pan this geometry left so we can create another helix. Choose our center point, set the base radius. Next click sets the top radius. Now for the height, let's right-click and scroll to Turns. Let's enter 1 turn and press Enter. Another left click sets the height of the helix. Let's try another helix with a different method. Let's learn how we can further customize the turns and their height. Center point, base radius, top radius. Now for the height. Let's right-click and choose Turn Height. Let's enter a value of 1 unit, press Enter to accept. And as we mouse up, turns that are 1 unit high appear in preview. Let's make the total height 7 units. Just enter 7, press Enter to register and accept. And here is our helix of 7 units in height containing 7 turns, with each turn 1 unit high. Okay, let's activate the Helix command again. Center point, radius. Now let's right-click and choose Twist. Our 2 options are clockwise or counterclockwise. Let's switch back to counterclockwise. We'll make it 5 units high and press Enter. Okay, let's learn how to create a spring. Let's begin with the Circle command, center point, and let's make the radius 0.25 units, press Enter to register. Now let's activate the Sweep command. Select our circular profile. Right-click and Enter to finish the selection. Now select the sweep path. I'm going to select the helix next door. It does look like our path is attached to 1 quadrant of our circle, but that's actually not the case. In fact, the path is attached to the center of the circle. The line that we see here is just a representation of the solid, or the edge of the solid. You'll see what I mean when we switch to realistic view. Let's try it out. And here is our spring. Let's just orbit around to take a better look at it. And this concludes our tutorial about the Helix command.